The Election Commission finally announced the polling dates for the Assembly election in Gujarat today. Remember, the delay in announcement of those dates was also already mired in controversy. So the dates are finally out. Polling will take place in 182 seats for the Gujarat Assembly. It will be held in two phases, 89 seats in phase 1 and 93 seats in phase 2. The two dates are 1st December for phase 1 and 5th December for phase 2. Results will be announced on the 8th of December along with the results for the states of Himachal. So you'll have both results on 8th of December. That's going to be the big day. Now, as I said, the controversy began even earlier. The Congress was questioning why the Election Commission delayed the announcement of elections in Gujarat. Why didn't they announce elections in Gujarat on the same time as Himachal Pradesh? They have been accusing the Election Commission of bias. Today, the EC spoke out. They said there's no bias. Actions and outcomes speak louder than words. And there were multiple reasons for delay, including the Morbi tragedy. Let's just listen in quickly to what the Election Commission said.
Actions and outcomes actually speaks louder than words. तो मैं आपको कितना भी बोल के समझाने की कोशिश करूं, उससे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि हमारे जो एक्शंस हैं और जो हमारे रिजल्ट्स आते हैं वो सही हैं कि है नहीं। अगर हम ये कहते हैं कि हमारे रिजल्ट्स सही नहीं है जो निकल के आते हैं, तो संभवतः ये इंडियन वोटर का बहुत बड़ा अपमान है। इलेक्शंस आफ्टर इलेक्शंस सिंस द कंट्री हैज गॉट इंडिपेंडेंट, large number 14-15 large number of assembly elections, results have shown that at times those who are critical of the commission have got surprising results. I don't want to go into details as to how many times it has happened. लेकिन जो भी पार्टी किसी भी कारण से या जो भी candidate.
All right, so that was the Election Commission saying that there was no basis for the foul play allegations, etc. That's done. We know the dates now. Now the question is this going to be a real contest, or is this going to be a match that goes to the BJP once again? Let's just tell you what happened in 2017. There are 182 seats, of course, in the Assembly. The BJP won 99 and it became a big deal that the BJP could not cross the 100 mark figure in the state of Gujarat, where they are dominant. It's considered their bastion. The BJP rules at every level. So they got 99 in 2007, but with a vote share that had improved. The vote share was 50%. The Congress was at the number 2 position. The seat share was 77, while the vote share was 42.2. Aam Aadmi Party was a new entrant then. They got 0 seats and a vote share which was negligible, about 0.1%. But is this turning from a 2-cornered contest into a 3-cornered contest? That's the question, because the Aam Aadmi Party this time has positioned itself very, very aggressively. In fact, I'll play out for you what Arvind Kejriwal said today, soon after the election dates were announced. But that's in a bit. Let me just tell you the BJP's history in Gujarat and why the BJP is considered almost synonymous with Gujarat politics. They've been in power since 1995. It's their stronghold. It's the state from where Prime Minister Modi has come. He was the chief minister from 2001 to 2014. It's his bastion. The BJP, of course, has a strong grassroots connect over there, and in 2017 had 50% of the vote share. In the Lok Sabha elections, the last Lok Sabha elections, they won all 26 seats for Gujarat and 62% of the vote share. In 2014, they also won all 26 seats and had about 60% of the vote share. So it's no understatement saying that the BJP is and has always been the strongest player in Gujarat. Let's talk about the Congress. The Congress is the second fiddle in Gujarat, but it doesn't do too shabbily in a 2-cornered race. Their tryst with Gujarat, of course, they were the primary party before 1995. They've been the primary opposition since 1997. They do have a strong rural presence. In 2017, they won 77 seats and had about 42% of the vote share. In 2012, they won 61 seats and had about 39% of the vote share. In 2019, but when it comes to Lok Sabha, Congress can't cut it. They had 0 Lok Sabha seats, but a 32% vote share. They didn't win any Lok Sabha seats in 2014 either. Now, the question is, who is Aam Aadmi Party challenging? Are they challenging the Congress or the BJP in the state? Let's take a look at Aam Aadmi Party's political journey in Gujarat. In 2014 Lok Sabha, they contested 24 out of 26. They lost all seats and they got about 1% of the vote, 1.17%. In 2017 assembly elections, they contested only 29 seats. So they started relatively small, but they lost all seats and secured 0.1%. In 2019 Lok Sabha, they did not contest from Gujarat. But in 2021 civic polls, they began to contest. In Gandhinagar, they won 1 seat, but got 21% of the vote. In Surat, they did very well. They won 27 seats and got about 28-29% of the vote. Rajkot, these are the local polls, they didn't win any seats, but got about 17% of the vote. So the Aam Aadmi Party has been trying to make inroads into the state. Let's play out for you what convener of AAP and Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, said after the poll dates were announced.
નમસ્કાર, કેમ છો? તમે મને તમારો ભાઈ માનો છો ને? આપના પરિવારનો હિસ્સો માનો છો ને? મને આટલો પ્રેમ કરવા બદલ ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. હું આપને વચન આપું છું કે તમારો ભાઈ બનીને તમારા પરિવારની જવાબદારી સંભાળીશ. તમને મોંઘવારીમાંથી મુક્તિ અપાવીશ. તમારી વીજળી ફ્રી કરી દઈશ.
All right, he's also going to have a press conference tomorrow where he'll announce who his chief ministerial candidate is. It's something that Aam Aadmi Party does. It's not a guarantee of success. They did it in Goa as well, and they couldn't cut ice there. Dharinder Tayal, BJP leader, joining me on the show today. Charan Singh Sapra, Congress spokesperson, with us. Parvinder Singh Sethi, political analyst, but pro-Aam Aadmi Party, with us on the show. And I'm speaking as well to Ajay Umat, editor-in-chief at Nav Gujarat Samay. Welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for speaking with us. Mr. Tayal, is the BJP resting easy this time in Gujarat, or will you all have to make some effort?
Well, it was very interesting, Tamanna, the way you started, because there seemed to be a contradiction right in the first sentence, where you said that we are getting ready for a big fight, and will it be a walkover for the BJP? So there was a contradiction in terms, is it a big fight or is it a walkover for BJP?
I'll tell you why, Mr. Tayal, because I cannot presume I know what the voter wants. I will never make that presumption. It can be either or. But are you telling me there's no fight? BJP is resting easy right now?
No, I mean, if there is no fight, does not mean one rests easy. I mean, an election, you have to go to the people. We have been among the people. We are a grassroots party. So to say that we are taking it easy, we're not taking it easy. But yes, I mean, if we say that today we're looking at competition, there isn't so much, but then the competition is not whether we will form the government, but by how much. So, I mean, will we be able to decimate the opposition completely? That is the issue. How many seats is the issue? Formation of the government? I don't think that is an issue in anybody's minds, including our opponents. So they're also just trying for their space.
Who is your competition that you want to decimate? Is it the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party? Because all of the political public posturing and fights seem to be with the Aam Aadmi Party at the other end.
No, so
who is your competition in the state?
Well, even we are wondering who really is the competition. So Aam Aadmi Party, if you go by the various surveys that have come out, they've given virtually nothing to the Aam Aadmi Party. The most generous one has been the Lokpal survey, which has given them 4 seats. I mean, Practice has given them nothing. AAP has given them 1 seat. So Aam Aadmi Party is anyway nowhere in the reckoning. I mean, they've tried in various states. We are all aware. In most of the states, they've lost their deposits right across. Now, coming to the Congress, unfortunately, today is in a self-destruct mode. They don't need anybody's help in that. So imagine that you are having a Bharat Jodo Yatra going on, and you are skipping the election-bound state altogether. So what is the real message you are giving out to your own cadre? that Rahul Gandhi this time does not want to be responsible for this loss. You are scared to pitch him forward. You don't want him responsible. And that entire effort of the Bharat Jodo Yatra is skipping.
I will request Mr. Sapra and allow Mr. Sapra to respond to that. Mr. Sapra, why is the Bharat Jodo Yatra not paying attention to Gujarat? Ajay ji, आप जब बोल रहे तो सुनाई दे रहा है sir. Please, if you can mute yourself till I come to you. हाँ, Charan Singh Sapra, that question is for you. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What, is the Congress
Tamanna,
fighting low-key in Gujarat or not fighting at all?
Yeah. No, it's not on low-key. Absolutely, we are fighting on the front foot. Now, as far as Bharat Jodo Yatra is concerned, we have explained on number of channels that this Yatra, you know, it is having a straight route. And when we are having a straight route from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, it's very difficult to divert and go to Gujarat. And when both the elections in Gujarat and Himachal are nearly on the simultaneous date, I feel it is very difficult to reach. Will Rahul Gandhi campaign in Gujarat? Of course he will. Of course he will campaign in Gujarat. All the leaders have been already deputed. Shri Ashok Gehlot is there. Mr. Kamal Nath is deputed. Digvijay Singh is deputed. Sachin Pilot, P. Chidambaram, Bhupesh Baghel. All the star campaigners of Congress party, they were deputed, and from 31st October, they were to have rallies and road shows in Gujarat. Unfortunately, that Morbi incident happened and we cancelled all our rallies and road show. And on the other hand, BJP and Narendra Modi, they shamelessly continued with their political program. Narendra Modi, he was changing his attire thrice a day and with a hat on, and he was continuing with his political program. So we are not shameless like BJP, number one. Number two, Congress will be fighting on the front foot, and BJP, we are not talking rhetoric like BJP. You know, in the last election, Amit Shah and all the BJP leaders, they were saying, Abki bar 150 par, if you remember clearly. What happened? They stuck at 99.
Yeah, but you know, Mr. Sapra, they had a 50% vote share. I know the Congress was very happy about 99, but they had a 70%, they had a 50% vote share. They had a 50% vote share. They had a higher vote share than you. My point is, are you even trying?
We also increased our vote share to 42%.
Since you made a comment on the BJP and Narendra Modi continuing his campaign in Gujarat after the Morbi incident, I think it's only fair I get Mr. Tayal to respond to that specific comment. Yes, Mr. Tayal.
No, one thing before responding to that, I would like to point out that in all the names that he's taken, star campaigners, has Congress suddenly run out of star campaigners? I mean, the Gandhi family are no longer your star campaigners.
No, he said Rahul Gandhi will campaign.
No, he did not.
He said Rahul Gandhi will campaign.
Because after that, he said all the people have been deputed and Rahul Gandhi is busy. It is very difficult to divert the Bharat Jodo Yatra because
trained to be on
no, that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Mr. Sapra, if we want to get personal, we can always do that. Only be not as shameless. So anyway, I would let that pass.
No, not Mr. Tayal, not personal. But you please listen carefully what the other spokesperson is saying, and then you can comment.
No, so you please refute. You don't have to train other people, Mr. Sapra. But anyway, that I won't comment on that. I don't want to get personal. That is not the BJP way.
No, you need training because I already mentioned Rahul Gandhi in the beginning.
1 minute, Mr. Sapra and Mr. Tayal, allow me to moderate. I'm there in that position right now to moderate. Mr. Sapra did say, when I asked him, will Rahul Gandhi campaign in Gujarat? He said, yes, he will. And then he listed other campaigners who he said were their star campaigners. I've come back to you, Mr. Tayal, because Mr. Sapra from the Congress made a specific comment on them cancelling their campaigns, but the BJP choosing to go on despite a disaster in which 134 people died. I would like you to respond to that, sir.
Okay, so coming back, just like Mr. Sapra said that I need to be trained, I think Mr. Sapra should also listen to the when he says the rally was held, I wish he had heard the rally. The first thing that the Prime Minister said there was that I wanted to cancel this rally. I hope he heard it. He said, I wanted to cancel this rally, but the love of the people has brought me here and I'm here, but
Tamanna,
my heart goes out to more. Can I not be disturbed, please?
Let him complete, Mr. Sapra. Let him complete. He heard you. Let him complete his point. Yes.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm here, my heart is with the people in Morbi, and he was in Morbi with them. So That is the Prime Minister who was there, the Chief Minister was there, everybody was there. And that loss is very, very close and very, very close to the heart of the Prime Minister, and he said so, right? So let us be clear on that. I wish he had heard that.
So your answer is that the Prime Minister said he wanted to cancel, but he continued. 1 minute. I will come to Mr. Sethi. There are other people also on the panel. Then I will come back to you and Mr. Tayal. Mr. Sethi, do you think the Aam Aadmi Party is really going to make a dent in the BJP's vote share, or are you going to corner the non-BJP vote which goes to the Congress? Who, in your view, is the target of the Aam Aadmi Party?
नहीं, we don't target any other party, लेकिन मैं आपको ये बता देना चाहता हूँ कि अभी जो भारतीय राजनीति के अंदर एक चेंज आया है, जो यहाँ की जनता जागरूक हो गई है। अब वो जात के नाम पे, प्रांत के नाम पे या किसी और चीज़ के नाम पर वोट नहीं देती। वो मैनिफेस्टो में किए गए वादे अपने राज्य के डेवलपमेंट के ऊपर, रोजगार के ऊपर, शिक्षा के ऊपर, स्वास्थ्य के ऊपर, अच्छे स्कूल्स के ऊपर और बिजली की जो सोशल सिक्योरिटी है गरीब आदमी के लिए देने के लिए, एक नया रेवोल्यूशन लाने के लिए आम आदमी पार्टी के पास खोने के लिए कुछ नहीं है। लेकिन मैं आपको बता देना चाहता हूं, जो उन्होंने अपना एक मॉडल बनाया, दिल्ली का मॉडल बनाया, उस मॉडल को लेके पंजाब में गए हैं। पंजाब में
उम्मीदवार कौन है? सेठी जी हमें बताइए, एक दिन पहले ब्रेकिंग न्यूज दे दीजिए। 1 मिनट, सेठी जी आपका कौन है चीफ मिनिस्टरियल कैंडिडेट?
नहीं, देखिए ये कल ये जो फोटो है जो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी अनाउंस करेंगे, तो मैं समझता हूं कि वही अनाउंस करें कौन होगा सीएम, मेरा बनता नहीं है।
आप लेकिन क्या मोड लेकर जा रहे हैं गुजरात में
इस बात को अनाउंस करेंगे?
My point is, Mr. Sethi, what exactly is the positioning of the Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat? So, for example, in Delhi, in Punjab, we've seen a certain positioning where you talk about clinic, you talk about education, you talk about those, that is basically the USP politically that the Aam Aadmi Party brings. In Gujarat, it is like you are trying to ape the BJP. आप बीजेपी की नकल कर रहे हैं गुजरात में कि जो वो कहेंगे हम आप अरविंद केजरीवाल जी का बयान देखिए, जहां वो पहली बात कहते हैं कि सीनियर सिटीजन्स को हम अयोध्या भेजेंगे। आप अपना मैनिफेस्टो देखिए, आप क्या बीजेपी की नकल करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं गुजरात में, या उनकी तरह अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करना चाह रहे हैं? आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है गुजरात में?
नहीं, आम आदमी पार्टी जो आंदोलन से निकली हुई पार्टी है, उनकी स्ट्रेटेजी बिल्कुल डिफरेंट है। उनकी स्ट्रेटेजी जनता के जो डेवलपमेंट के मुद्दे हैं, उनको जो सारी सुविधाएं मुहैया करानी है। और सबसे बड़ी बात है, वहां जो करप्शन है, उस करप्शन का जीता जागता मॉडल अभी आपने देखा है। एक पुल गिर जाता है जिसमें 400 लोगों की 150 लोगों की मौत हो जाती है और उसके ऊपर कोई एक्शन नहीं होता। और एवा कंपनी का जो एमडी है उसको अरेस्ट किया जाता है वहां के। नहीं, ये करप्शन उजागर हुई है, ये सारे देश के अंदर उजागर हुई है। जो वहां के एमसीडी कमिश्नर हैं उनको सम्मान नहीं किया जाता, पुलिस को सम्मान नहीं किया जाता कि जहां 100 लोगों की कैपेसिटी थी वहां 400 लोग कैसे चढ़ जाते हैं, और जो मेंटेनेंस के बाद वो पुल क्यों गिर जाता है। ये एक एग्जांपल उजागर हुआ है। ये इतना बड़ा लॉस है कि यहाँ पे
frankly I don't see the Aam Aadmi Party going hammer and tongs on Morbi. Frankly I don't see the Aam Aadmi Party going hammer and tongs on Morbi, nor is the Congress. And that is very interesting to analyze politically. Ajay Umat, if I can come to you, why do you think it is that opposition parties are not going hammer and tong? If this was a different state, going into the polls and इतनी बड़ी disaster हो जाती है, तो जो opposition leaders हैं, इसको लेकर सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा बनाते हैं. Is my perception correct that opposition leaders in Gujarat are going slow on the Morbi issue? Is it going to be a big issue?
I don't think that, Morbi can be an issue in this election. And to tell you very frankly, Tamanna ji, a public memory is very short. before 2 months, we had a big Hush tragedy where, more than 48, 49
Yes.
people died, and nobody remembers that incident today. To tell you very honestly, these people may be talking about development and all these things, but when it comes to selection of candidates and other things, it will come to caste base and, religious polarization. And Kejriwal will also talk about Hindutva, printing Ganesh and Lakshmi on the notes, and
Yes.
Bharatiya Janata Party is talking, in their last cabinet, before this poll was announced, Bharatiya Janata Party has taken a decision in their cabinet meeting that, we will bring uniform civil code if we'll come back to power. They are now talking about building a Ram Mandir, abolition of 370, and also, that Pakistan occupied Kashmir would be taken back by government of India. They are talking about, illegal construction was demolished.
Give us a sense, Ajay. Give us a sense. Is the Aam Aadmi Party truly making inroads in Gujarat? Or is this more of, clever marketing? Because they seem to be in the center of every conversation. On ground, is that really reflecting?
No, not at all. To tell you, they are very good in social media. They are on all the platforms, and there they can beat BJP and Congress hollow at times. They are very smart, very quick. They have got a superb team of social media experts. But when it comes to ground, they don't have rank and file. They don't have, BJP is so robust a political party. They have page management, they have booth management, they have organizational ability. They have Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is visiting Gujarat, 7 out of 30 days. Amit Bhai was here for 9 days in last 1 month. And, they are doing virtual carpet bombing on the ground. Rajnath Singh, Smriti Irani, Anurag Singh Thakur, then Raj Chandrasekhar, all the ministers, they are coming to Gujarat. They are doing micro planning for each and every constituency.
What about the Congress fight this time? Do you think they seem to... Yeah, have they given up, or is it low-key?
No, Congress is a low-key, but Congress is, very, very careful. And, they are not doing any campaigning or electioneering in Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat and Rajkot, because they know that they are not going to win these seats. In last election, Tamanna, should I tell you, out of these 4 cities, metros, Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat and Rajkot, out of 55 seats, despite, BJP was in trouble, and it became a classic case of nervous 90. Despite that, out of 55, 44 seats they won in metro cities, only in 4 metro cities, where Congress party has won, out of 127, 70 seats in rural area. So Congress is focusing in central Gujarat, in North Gujarat, in tribal area. They know there is no point, they won't be able to defeat Bharatiya Janata Party in Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat, Rajkot, Junagadh, Jamnagar, Rajkot. So Congress is very, very carefully cultivating their campaign, and also Congress knows that, Aam Aadmi Party may cut their votes. So they are focusing in their strong bastion. In last election, there were 34 constituency where Congress party has got lead of more than 10,000, where BJP's lead was more than 10,000 in 26 seats. So Congress is focusing on their strong bastion, and if you see the track record of last 3 years, in the worst case scenario also, Congress vote share was more than 33%. Narendra Modi was at the helm of affair in Gujarat. In 2002, 2001, he became chief minister. And in 2002 elections, BJP got 127 seats. But after that election, you see that, their graph is going down, down and down.
So this is advanced. So, no, 1 minute. One more question from you, Ajay. Right. Is this going to be a real contest? Or is this a walk in the park for the BJP? And who is the contest between?
Contest is between BJP and Congress party. Definitely between BJP and Congress party. But because this time, Aam Aadmi Party has come, they may become vote katua party for Congress party in many seats, and for BJP also in few seats. For example, in Surat, in couple of pockets, in Saurashtra, in 1 seat in Kutch, and few seats here and there in central Gujarat and North Gujarat. But they will definitely make a dent in the poll prospects of Congress party. I'll give you an example of Gandhinagar. I'll give you an example of Gandhinagar. In Gandhinagar municipality elections, the vote share of Congress party was 29%. and of Aam Aadmi Party was 21%. BJP's vote share was 46%. But out of 44 seats, BJP won 41 seats, Aam Aadmi Party won 1 seat, and Congress won only 2 seats. The point I am making, Gandhinagar municipality was the strongest bastion of Congress Party. When Modi ji was Chief Minister in Gujarat, in Assembly, Congress Party would win. In municipality elections, Congress would win. But because of this polarization between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party, BJP had won 41 out of 44 seats. So
Mr. Tayal, you should be thanking the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Tayal, your party should be thanking the Aam Aadmi Party.
Jokingly, Amit Bhai, when, during Diwali days, he was here, he was motivating his workers that, we should be thankful to Aam Aadmi Party that, they'll be cutting votes of Congress Party and we will sail through. So, and that's the reason that, Congress Party is saying that, Aam Aadmi Party is a B team of Bharatiya Janata Party. And
Ajay Umar giving us the inside story there. Ajay Umar giving us the inside story there. Yes, Mr. Tayal, your response. I'm going to take responses from Mr. Tayal and Mr. Sapra to the political analysis which has come in. Mr. Tayal, should you be thanking the Aam Aadmi Party?
I think the only people we would want to thank are the people of Gujarat who have trusted us and to whom we have delivered. And it is going to be on the...
Sir, आप आज ही victory speech दे रहे हैं. आज तो dates announce हुई है.
Where is the doubt on that? I've already said it. The doubt. It is not even the doubt is.
No one should take voters for granted. No one should take voters for granted.
No, we are only taking the work we've done for granted. We're taking the 45,000 houses have been delivered, projects worth thousands of crores, Vedanta Foxconn project, 150,000 crores, the Tata Airbus
You're
project
mentioning Vedanta Foxconn. Here in Maharashtra, it's a raw point. You're mentioning Vedanta Foxconn. Here in Maharashtra, it's a wrong point. Okay, a quick response from Mr. Sapra. Is the Aam Aadmi Party going to cut your votes? And what about the strategy? I found the strategy that Mr. Umat explained very interesting, where you're leaving the big cities, where it's a BJP bastion, focusing on a low-key, and this is the first question I asked you, a low-key, low-decibel campaign in the areas which are your strongholds.
See, I feel Mr. Umat has, studied the Congress campaign very well. He has rightly said that we are concentrating on the right seats and the seats which are going to win and how slowly we are going to go ahead of 77. Everything has been planned meticulously. Now, as far as Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, let me remind you that even in Goa, they could get only 6% votes. And in Uttarakhand, they could muster only 3% votes. And Uttarakhand, 90% of the Aam Aadmi Party candidates, they lost their deposits, and in Uttarakhand around 80-85% people lost their deposits.
But Mr. Sapra, can I just make an observation to what you just said? Can I just make an observation?
Yeah.
You just said that we are aiming to go beyond 77 seats. You have not said we are aiming to win this election.
Yeah.
That is very telling to me, sir. Today, the dates have been announced. You are saying we are aiming to go beyond 77 seats.
Tamanna, I'll answer you. I'll answer you. I'll answer you. Tamanna,
yes.
See, this is the way you can interpret. But when we go beyond 77, then only we'll reach 3-digit figure. Our target is to reach 3-digit figure, number one. Number two, I was talking about Aam Aadmi Party. Rightly, Mr. Umat has said that it is going to be a vote katua party which is going to favor the BJP. BJP will win because of Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat. So there is going to be a straight contest between Congress and BJP, and Morbi is going to be an issue. Tamanna, let me tell you.
You have said BJP will win because of Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat. You're declaring them winners. Mr. Tayal is laughing.
I said if they win, Tamanna, please, Tamanna, you go rewind and see. I said if they win, that will be because of Aam Aadmi Party, because that is going to be a vote katua party. Another vote katua party is going to be the MIM, which will now emerge.
No, so then by that token, there should never be more than two parties in any. But by that token, there should never be more than two parties in any contest. We are a multilateral political society. You can have 100 parties. Why not?
See, democracy allows everybody.
Of course.
No, democracy.
Voters should have more
Democracy
choices.
allows everybody to participate. We are not against that. But
Absolutely.
what I'm further trying to say, Tamanna, you are cutting me too much. Please let me answer. Let me answer. You have asked me and couple of questions which the BJP spokesperson has also, he has also put to me. See, Morbi is also going to be an issue. Now, as far as the earlier when we were talking and the BJP spokesperson also gave an explanation about Narendra Modi, let me tell you that was a mere lip service. If Narendra Modi is not showing his crocodile tears, then why the state mourning was kept on the third day? 3 days after the tragedy happened, the state was mourning. It was not the very next day because Narendra Modi had some programs on the next day. So this is the way how BJP is working. You know, for them, their dal is important and Desh is not important. So BJP, they are on their trying to go on their agenda, whatever happens, whether 135 people die or whatever happens. And then why no cases have been taken on the directors or the MDs? Nobody has been caught as yet. The big fish is still out. Why the DM or the municipal commissioner or the collector, they are not suspended. They are not sacked as yet by the chief minister. And moreover, Congress had demanded on the first day that the chief minister should resign. And Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge had also raised serious objections. The way the contracts were given, the way tenders were given. There were no tenders, in fact. There were no tenders. Without a tender, this contract was given. So the Gujarat model is entirely about corruption and commission. So this corruption and commission has been exposed through Morbi Kand, Morbi tragedy. And this is going to be the issue in the forthcoming elections.
For the BJP to wish away Morbi is going to be a tough call. Mr. Tayal, you will have to admit to that. Action still has to be seen. The Oriva management still has to be arrested. Heads still have to be rolled at the municipal levels.
Tamanna,
so you cannot wish it away.
There is absolutely no intent to wish away something so serious. I mean, all politics aside, if Congress today wants to base its election strategy, so to say, on Morbi, that is their call. We are not politicizing Morbi. Deaths have happened. People have lost lives. People have been injured. So there is no question of wishing it away. Action has to be taken. The committee has been set up. It is investigating. And nobody from the junior most to the... Can I complete, Mr. Sapra? Kindly learn. So from the junior most to the senior most, whoever not only will not be spared, but whatever should happen should be exemplary so that deterrent.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see.
Tamanna, can I come in, please?
Having said that, one question which I want to ask Mr. Sapra is...
Tamanna, one more point regarding the same.
He has told us that how many people from Aam Aadmi Party lost their deposit in Uttarakhand. 68 out of 70. I wonder whether he remembers the stronghold of Congress UP. How many candidates did lose their deposit in UP, Mr. Sapra, from Congress?
No. Don't change the goalpost from Morbi. You are going to UP.
We are talking about Gujarat elections this evening, and I have to wrap this discussion. 1 minute, Mr. Sapra, Mr. Tayal, I will have to come in here and I have to wrap this discussion because we're out of time. We're out of time. 1 minute. I request both of you, please, gentlemen, you're our senior politicians. Please don't talk over each other. Please don't talk over each other. We will have more discussion on Gujarat. Only the dates have been announced today. There is a lot to come. Just on the point of politicizing Morbi, just one comment I want to make before I wrap and thank everyone. It is the job in a democracy of everyone to question why something like this happened. Whether it's opposition parties, whether it's journalists, whether it's civil society, whether it's, the common man and woman. When something like Morbi happens, it's not politicizing. It is everyone's job to ask what happened, how can it be fixed? And that, of course, includes the government of the day. So it can't be off limits. Questions will have to be asked. On that note, I want to thank all of you for joining us on the lead story this evening on Beyond the Headline. I'm taking a very short break. When we come